else to show me?
We are live, Dragonheir Silent Gods. We're on day 5. Hope everybody's doing well. If you're not playing Dragonheir, come and join us. The links are down below. We've got 2 new codes, and we've got a lot of other codes over here on Discord, so come check us out over on Discord. It's down below as well. That way you can play with all of us and talk to us about any questions you have. Really easy. If you've never used Discord before, it actually is extremely easy once you get used to, you know, the app on your phone or your PC and start talking to all of us. Great time. So I don't know what we have to do day 5. We did Grave of Venom yesterday. We did Grave of Curse yesterday, actually. Grave of Venom the day before that. I'm really not sure where they're going to take us today and what unlocks, because I doubt we're going to reach adventure rank 21 to make rank 4s. That won't be till tomorrow. We can't level up our artifacts further until adventure rank 21, which again, tomorrow. And we can't get the left side rune until adventure rank 21. So I don't know. I think today's just going to be pushing it. Yo, Revet, what's up? Hey, man. Whenever I'm ready is when it goes live, baby. Oreos, how you doing, buddy? We're capped at 20 today, so everything is tomorrow. Yeah, makes sense. So what can we do then today? What is on the agenda for Dragonheir? When are we going to learn more about our Dungeons and Dragons collaboration as well? But I think we have what? If we're on day 5, we've got another 30, 40, 55 days until that collaboration. So they'll probably hold tight because we need to get excited about the new legendary we're going to go after with the Chief Challenges in 25 days from now. Once we've done that for a little while, then they'll start bombarding us with the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Yo, Master Chief, what's up, Artie? You know, I didn't really like how they finished out Halo for this season. I'm not into, like, what do those parasites things have to do with anything that's been going on? I'm not a Halo player, so I don't know the Halo story, but I enjoyed the series. I enjoyed season 1. I didn't enjoy that annoying Asian girl. I enjoyed season 2. I still don't know. Like, I still want to know more about the enemies. I want to know more about the humans. I want to know more about the, even Master Chief, the Spartan program. I want to know more about everything that's going on in the Halo, but they just introduced this really weird, it came out of nowhere. Yeah, right. It came out of nowhere. There was so much going on anyways for the end of the season. So much going on. Why introduce this into it? And it's just out of place. It seems very out of place, man. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I thought it was very weird. When there's still tons of story they can tell, like really good story. And then they introduced this weird, like, wannabe knockoff Borg, assimilate people and stuff. It was like a real knockoff thing, right? Oh, she's dead? Did she die? How did she die? Did her ship get killed? Did she even bring her ship into battle? She was far away. I don't think she died. Oh, she died from the... Okay, yeah, everybody jumped her. When everybody started turning into those parasites that sometimes stand there, sometimes attack everybody. Yeah, that's right. We assume she died, right? That's what they want you to think. Oh, she'll be back, man. She'll be back. She'll be back to cause trouble. Yeah, so it was really just like out of nowhere. Had nothing to do with any of the story arc for season 1 or 2. And bam, there it was. Am I on my account? I don't know why it always logs me into this Stew free to play. I wish there was a way to lock it, like where you say, hey, always log me into this account here. Because, man, it always logs me into it. Utir again? This is new? Oh, no, this isn't new, season 3. Is that what you saw? Yeah, you're like me. You're a little confused. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Now we're back on my account. What can I get to get Orc? Necrosis, no. Kind, Frost. All right, I'll go with Kind. I want Felicity, so if I see Fire or Ranged or Wild, yeah, I'll get that. Yeah, right? I was confused too. Did you check up on any... You know, I watched one episode of Unluck Undead today, where they're in his memories. I think it was number 21. No, 20. There's only like 20. No, there's 24, so it was 22, I believe. But it wasn't very exciting. They were talking with the other guy a bit. Undead's main form, the other guy. But I only watched one, so there's only a few left for me to watch for this season. And I can't even remember what's going on, to be honest. I can't remember if they're out there fighting a whole bunch of those like god type creatures or what. Ranged to support brutal. Okay, fire, ranged, raging, not ranged, raging. All right, I'm just gonna keep it fire. Very good season, and I haven't watched any of season 2 yet. I've been waiting for them to do dubbed or subbed, and my wife liked season 1. I got her to watch season 1, so we're gonna watch season 2 soon. Is it over with? Did it finish? If it finished, I can always read, you know, subtitles. Okay, so there's no way for us to get real power today, right? There's like no real increase in power today, I don't think. We have to wait till tomorrow. Because we can't craft epic gear. We can't craft legendary gear. Once we do this, a new archway will unlock, but will it give us maybe we can do epic gear? No, 21. Wow. Everything is tomorrow. All 21 tomorrow. And you know the test server was fixed too, right, guys? The test server is updated. We can actually now go into the test server, and we'll start doing that in the mornings. We'll go to the test server, and we'll start testing out all the heroes. I kind of want to do like a Vortex tier list. I want to take all the teams in with the same gear, or roughly the same gear. But the issue with the Vortex is, over time, you know, each week it changes. I want to fight like a Vortex that has no additional damage here. Now we could back out 30% radiant damage, but still, if we're playing Zephy Ogok and we put 3 DPS and we back out 30% radiant damage, I guess that would be okay. If that's the week, but they just changed so much. I want a clean Vortex boss that we can fight on with all the teams and see what the damage is, right? For 150 rounds with an unkillable team, 3 DPS, just keep switching them out, and then make a tier list, a ranking list of this does the most damage, this one, and so on. And we just keep changing out legendaries for epics, and we just put them in their little place, whatever kind of damage they do. Then no one would have questions about any, you know, okay, I got these heroes, I don't have the legendaries, I've got the epics, where do they fall if I play them? You know, what's going to be my best options? Be pretty easy for them to look at then and see. We can't get to the next level 3 here until adventure rate 25. So I'll just get my normal points, I guess. Did you guys push forward? Well, I mean, you guys would have already played your daily stuff, not push forward. Again, there's nothing to really do today. You could honestly not play today. If you had a busy day today and you had a lot of things to do, you could not play at all. Just go in and spend your stamina on goblins really quick and log off, because you can double up, triple up on commissions. You'll get additional commissions every day and they'll stay there. And then there's nothing else that would slow you down. As long as you go in there and spend your stamina really quick on goblins, nothing you have to do today that you can't catch back up and do the same exact thing tomorrow if you have time. I quit day 1. Did you pull Rook? Because he's quite still the most powerful. Rook along with, is it not Twitch, Whiskers? Whatever the other rat legendary is, and then the Rhino epic. And you will, without a doubt, do the most damage on the Vortex boss. Especially if you have the exclusive. Is it Poseidon? What's going on? This is, yeah, Artie. You've never seen this? What? Yeah, Nubkins. If you got anything, let me know. A lot of people are excited about AFK Arena coming out. There's a new update for God's Raid coming out in the next few days. There's a new game that I played for a day. I just don't have time for it, that I really enjoyed. That's, I think, way better than AFK Arena, but it's only in beta. It's on my Discord. It's only in beta for Android. You've got solo leveling, right? That game's out, I think. Our early release is out for it, but it's more like a Genshin Impact kind of run through Yeah, there you go. Revamp just put it up. Yeah, you can play that right now, but that doesn't look exciting to me. I really don't like anime games, and it's just another, what, like Genshin Impact, right? Or a lesser Genshin Impact. I don't even think it's as good as Genshin Impact. I think you just run around and do moves and fight stuff. Maybe like one of those other games that came out last year that's very limited. You just go into an encounter, you fight it as live action, like action RPG, and then you go into the next encounter, like a boss encounter, and that's it. I saw it up already, but I didn't watch it yet because it's a short season. I just watched that one episode and then I went to sleep. I woke up, did some stuff, then went back to sleep, you know? I only watched that one episode of Undead Unluck. But I do want to finish out solo leveling. It's been really good for the season. I finished out, you know what I finished out today because it's the 30-minute episode. And it's actually getting pretty cool, is Delicious in Dungeon. Because that's English, you know, it's all English when it comes out on Netflix. Yo, Sebastian, thanks so much for that sub, man. Appreciate the love. You got Rook? Maybe you should, well, I don't know about all that, but you've got Rook. You could always play it. You could hold on to it and then wait till you see what's going on next season because I don't know how they're going to outdo Rook next season. I don't think it's going to be possible. Rook is going to do insane damage on the Vortex boss. He's going to do insane damage on Chief challenges, on anything, really. Which one? Which one did you try, Artie? Solo the game? Yeah, it looks meh. It looks very boring, actually. It's just not my type of game. It's not going to be as good at all. I can't remember the game that was like it back in the day. Well, like a year ago. Where you just log in, you do action RPG stuff, you fight a boss. You go back to your screen, you can jump over here and do, you know, kind of like we do gacha games here to where we jump in and do weekly bosses and daily bosses. But you just go in, you have a walled encounter and you just fight the boss as an action RPG with your moves, and that's kind of it. It's by Netmarble. Netmarble makes some good games. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be something I want to play. You can play it right now. You don't have to wait. You can play early access. I already said delicious. I've tried it, but it seemed pretty mad. Oh, Delicious in Dungeon did? Yeah. They're just walking around making some stuff, but later on it gets intense, I guess. They fight a dragon. They do some other stuff. They're a little group together. It's not a real... It's not the kind of anime we normally watch. It's just always in English when it comes out so I can watch it. And I don't have to read anything. I can like be playing my mobile game and listen to it and stuff like that while it's going on. Yo, Meteor, what's up, my man? Yeah, Revamp. I would suggest trying it out and report back and let us know if it's good or not. If you enjoyed it or not. Let us know on my Discord. Show us some pics or like what kind of gameplay it is. Let us know what it's all about. If it was like a Diablo 4, that would be pretty cool, but I know it's not. Or if it was a Genshin, but I know it's not a Genshin either, where it's like an open world like that so much. Yeah, I don't know. You watch a few hours of gameplay on Twitch. Did it have gear farming? Like gear farming that we normally do where we have variable stats and all that? If you tried Kryza on Curse boss, yeah, she can block any shield. But she doesn't block. Doesn't she remove? Does she block or remove? But it's on a battle skill, so it's not always going to be available like ever for the Curse boss. Yeah, but she'll do fantastic there by doing decreased attack and recharge speed penalty, because then you can slow it down and stay in cycle with Grave of Curse to make sure that you remove the buffs, get up your shields before the boss hits you. If you're early game, if you're late game, you don't normally have to worry about the shield so much, or even having shields for your team, because you have higher defense. You can mitigate that damage. You can take down the boss fast. Decrease attack up, of course, before the boss does its ultimate. And she's great. She's really good. Like a free epic from the Pillar. She's amazing. Definitely Ancient Battlefield. That's where I found the most use for was Ancient Battlefield. But for sure, you could play her there. You can play her everywhere, right? For a video? Yeah, I think Ancient Battlefield is where people struggle the most, and I think that's like a really good video for her because she does so well there to slow down the boss, decrease attack before he hits, which is pretty much the same thing, right? Ancient Battlefield, you got to slow that guy down. But in Ancient Battlefield versus Curse, you don't have to have all that extra stuff. Ancient Battlefield, you got to have somebody in the back with high resistance. You got to have a lot of healing going on. You remove those buffs if you can, right? Definitely the attack buff. The boss just hits way harder than Curse. Curse is much easier, right? We've got way more options and easier team comps for Curse. Yeah, no buffs on your team too, right? So he doesn't ramp up and get stronger. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we got to pay attention to in AB, which makes it kind of annoying. Yeah, the no buff thing is really hard because there's a lot of heroes that would be great in there, but they cast buffs all the time. And they cast it on a skill that we can't even turn off, like a battle skill that we couldn't even turn off if we wanted to. If they would work out that way. Yep. And Meredith is good there. Meredith's a common healer. She's great because she doesn't do any buffs and she does such good healing. You know, a lot of our other good healers, even legendary healers, always do some kind of buff. So it kind of throws that off. Yeah, AB is pretty monstrous. I'm worried what AB is gonna be like this season. What changes did they do to him? Can we go over there and see his skills right now? I hope they didn't do any changes. Like when something's that hard, it's very, very difficult for free to play and low spender. Even on season 2, you don't need to go in there and keep messing with it. You could actually make it easier, to be honest. Because last season 2, they messed with Harpy, they messed with Curse just slightly. They messed with Ancient Battlefield very slightly as well, and Heretical Runes. And did they do something to Grave of Rot? Did that boss have something added to it? I can't remember. I thought it was something slight. Or maybe it was the same. Maybe that was the only one that was actually really not changed at all. What did we get? 6 million here or 5 million? Oh, we're not even going to get... Oh, we lost her. Okay. We always lose her at 110. Guaranteed we lose her at 110. I think we survived long enough, though, to get 6 million. But, man, we always use that. Lose her. I wonder what her defense is at. I don't know. It looks like we're pretty close to losing a lot of people here. They keep getting down pretty low. Wait, why is Rose doing decreased attack? Oh, is she getting it? Is she at 21 seconds? Is she definitely getting that in before we get hit? It looked like she was doing it too late. She should be at 21 seconds. Yeah, she is. I was scared for a minute. Did you guys use all the new Dragonheir codes? There's a new Dragonheir code that they sent me, but we've known about it for quite a long time. But my sponsorship sent me a new one. And I was like, do you want me to include this? Because a lot of times the Dragonheir codes don't last very long, you know? I was like, is this one of these codes that's going to last a really long time? I'm sure you guys have used this one, right? So I put it with all my... The things I put out, like the shout-outs I put out on my YouTube and on X, I put it with those. And then I'll put it on my video descriptions tonight when I make a video. Yeah, I think we'll make 6 million again. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, I think we did that one, right? I know it's in my Discord. I know I've done video. I did like 4 videos in 4 days on all these codes that were coming out. So I know we've covered it. In a video, we've covered it quite a bit on stream when everybody was talking about the codes. It says here, I think the streamer codes only lasted a few days, maybe 2. Yeah, we got a lot. If you guys want to see them all, we've got the old codes, we've got the last week codes, we got the new this week codes, we got the StewGaming, and I think the StewGaming code that we had for me is done. It was only like 2 days. I think that's it. Didn't get 6 million. I don't think we're gonna make it. We lost our DPS. close. These guys would have to, nope. Ardrith just bit it. Not gonna happen. Not unless Garius can pull out some damage here. Oh, he's about to get hurt. And done. Okay, we'll take it. A short amount of time. Yeah, right? It's weird. I think they should do something to where we know it's a short code or a long code. Put something, because I'm looking at all the codes right now, and I think the longer codes are the ones that say dragon in it, though. I think S3 dragon YT 1000K, dragon DC 2000K. Merry Xmas might still be working for some odd reason. I don't know why Merry Xmas would be working when we're already at the end of March. Dragon PC, Dragon 0223, that was for Elminster. Happy New Year might still work. And then the other codes were just streamer codes. Over the top, Dragonheir Season 3, Dragonheir Season 3. Capital letters, lowercase letters. Dragon 0322, which is the start of Season 3. I think all the ones with dragon in it are the ones that last much longer. But I'm not sure about the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I don't know why those would work, but they still might be working. You know? Yo, howdy, what's going on? Inbringer, how you doing today? You always check the server for new codes on my server and you still miss them sometimes? You got to wake up and just check, man. That's the only way to be able to try to grab them right away, right? Right when you wake up in the morning, check these codes, try to put them in quickly. Because, yeah, they could be gone quick. They will be gone quick. For sure. Endbringer, you played your today already? You've been through all this stuff? Do we have the best graphic settings right now? High, 60 frames. Okay, we do. We've got audio on. Great. Let's go do our commission and see. I mean, if we get done early, we just jump over to the test server. And if you guys found any more epic gear, I think it was just those two vendors that had 2 pieces each. The password's been cracked. Yeah, kind of bummed about today, but I guess we have a lot to look forward to tomorrow. Like tomorrow, it just all goes down. Tomorrow we have so much opening up. And then the next day we're going to have heretical runes. Is it heretical runes? The Phoenix? We're going to have heretical runes open up. So that'll be fun to go farm. Because that'll make us stronger, right? We've got gear right now, but heretical runes will definitely make us stronger. I mean, I don't want to farm there all day, but I kind of want to get up to 8 if I can. You know, it's just a lot of AoE damage. I feel like it's going to be easier to get up to 8 there than it is for me in Harpy. Like, I can do 8 in Harpy, but it's only because of Mithracy. Oh, tomatoes? Yes, please. What can we steal from this guy? I don't even know what we use that for. Alton? Yeah. For your... Oh, you forgot who gives Phil to rally. Alton can if he doesn't have it, but it's like a 50% chance. You're talking about Lorenthel? The Fae... Is he a Fae on a stag? What do you call those little guys with the... Is that what they're called? Faes? The little antler kids? I don't know what they're called. I can't remember right now. I remember in some shows they talk about them. Ints or Faes or something like that. Yeah, it's the guy on the stag. He gives everybody 40% additional attack plus gives them rally. And increases their ultimate gauge when they use rally. So it's pretty strong. The legendary one. Oh, the epic one. There's an epic archer every 6 attacks gives rally to another rally person. And there is Higio, the sword one, who will give it on his, I think now only on his ultimate. I don't think he does it on his battle skill anymore like he used to, which is pretty unfortunate.
The world is a much different place.
What's Usha doing? Can we duel her? She's got like that old duel symbol. You know, when you saw this before, you'd always know you could duel somebody. Not anymore. We should be 2 days left. We should be capped out on stamina right now. Let's go over to goblins. Or we could run... Do I need some more frost? I think I do need a few more frost. But will I be able to do 5 frost when I get... I think I will. I think I'll be able to do 5 when we, you know, after 21. We move up a bit. 4 is pretty easy. I guess I'll get experience. Because pretty soon we're not going to be able to reset our heroes anymore. But I do want to run Goblin 21. Everything is 21, man. Tomorrow's going to be such a busy day. Man, Goblin 2? Tomorrow's crazy. Double runs. Yes, please. Awesome. Fire Elf guy and Filto together? You were thinking, oh, using the Fire Elf guy and Filto together. The new Fire Elf guy is awesome. Yeah. And Filto, okay. Sure. Why not? Filto's amazing. Plus, Filto will give himself rally as long as he's hitting 2 targets. At least 2 targets with his battle skill. So you don't have to have anybody else to give Filto rally as long as there's multiple targets. If it's single target, then yeah, you need somebody there. But the Fire Elf seems to be very good. Pretty OP, actually. He gives rally to himself. It drives me crazy. Oh, he doesn't just give rally to somebody, another rally, or like the highest attack. That's the archer that does the rally every 6 basic attacks. They really need to do something with rally. It's crazy. They leave it the way it is because rally with legendaries are so great. But outside of legendaries, rally is pretty pitiful. Unless you're doing like an in-game boss for 8 days and you can make rally work with Welby and Higio and stuff. Otherwise, in general, rally just needs to be made better, but so easily. They can do it so easy. They can make it so rally always goes to somebody that you want to. They can make it so that rally happens and stays on more often until you actually do your ultimate. Rally will be there. It's so funny, too, sometimes when you get rally, and then you got to wait for your ultimate bar to go up, right? And then rally falls off. Ice Blast doesn't have that issue, right? They don't fall off till they use it. Little things like that, right? I feel like little things like that are, you know, are pretty important stuff to pay attention to. Just to make your game a smooth game. Smooth gaming experience, you want options, right? We're not asking for overpowered, we're just asking for options. We just want heroes to actually be viable in places, that's all. And fun to play. Welby out damages by double. Well, that the archer doesn't do a lot of damage at all. It's just every 6 basic attacks gives rally, but he's not like a DPSer, yeah, by any means. And Welby, as long as you can get rally up before he does that ultimate, yeah, he gets that 50% turn meter increase, so he's going to be smacking against multiple targets, even against single targets if you can do it enough, for sure. But they still need some serious help on all over, like the whole rally damage thing, how it works. Maybe next season. Maybe next season. I hope. I would love to see some real balance changes. Overall, just some underperforming heroes and some underperforming mechanics just to really tighten them up a little bit. I feel like that's what all games do, right? I mean, they don't do it right away because it's not really on their, you know, what they're working to do, right? They're working to get us new heroes out, so we'll buy new heroes. They're working to get us new content out, new seasons out. So most games do this, but they don't do it immediately. Only the greats do it immediately, along with doing all the stuff that they have planned. All the builds they have built out there, all the stuff they have for the next seasons, you know, they've already got that built. Like season 4 for this game, it's already done. It's already built. They've got season 4. They have the new whatever heroes they're bringing out. They've got the new bosses they're bringing out. That's done. They're working on stuff that's far out. He can do a really amazing damage. Against those 3 orbs, when you're fighting that Mechatork, he could jump in there and do some crazy damage. Where other people who have like a diamond-shaped attack around themselves, they'll only hit like, I think it was 4 out of 6 of those orbs. He'll jump in there and hit them all. Yeah, Higio is very impressive sometimes. Even tiered up against somebody like Hubbard, he can do some crazy damage. But again, they nerfed his ability to give people rally, which was really weird. He used to give rally on his battle skill and his ultimate. They changed that. So that was pretty bad, since we have very few good rally givers that are in epics and rares. Can you imagine if rally was like Ice Blast? Like if they had a good Nord in rally, they gave other people rally pretty often, like all the time, based off of just doing damage, and gave itself rally. That's what Nord does. Nord gives itself Ice Blast, so he can do an additional attack with that battle skill, but he also gives other people Ice Blast. If rally had somebody like that, how awesome would that be? And if they had other epics like Ice Blast have, to where they already start out with 20% additional crit rate, like we do with Bledin and Girthin, where Bledin gets additional attack, Girthin gets additional critical damage, plus Bledin's giving himself Ice Blast. So that would be somebody giving themselves rally, plus giving other people rally. That'd be like a Higio, right? But Bledin's a way better Higio as far as applying that stuff. Giving and applying way better. It would just, it wouldn't make rally broken at all. It would just make it functional, how it's supposed to be, I would say. Hitting orbs counts as damage. Yeah, hitting the orbs is massive damage. What do you mean? Mechatork? That's all you want to do is hit the orbs. You're not concerned with hitting the boss. What you want to do is with Mechatork is hit those orbs. Yeah. It won't happen too broken? No, it wouldn't be broken at all. It'd just be like Ice Blast or anything else. It'd be normal. And then you could standardize it. Like you could make it to where, not standardize it, that's a bad word because that sounds like a terrible word to say in a game like this. You could have it to where you know the hero is going to be able to do their rally skill, because rally won't fall off. It'll be there when they do their ultimate instead of falling off like it can now. And then you can kind of know, okay, this hero, what its potential will be. And it wouldn't be overpowered. Still last 13 days. Yeah, you got time for Mechatork? Yeah, Mechatork's all about hitting those 6 orbs. Most heroes will do the diamond-shaped attack and they'll actually only hit 5. Just because the AI is weird. But they'll hit the boss too, though. So you'll get debuffs. Like any debuff you apply on the orb also applies immediately on the boss. And any debuff you apply on the boss applies on the orbs. Vice versa. So all you have to do is get some debuffs up. Smack the orbs when they come out. And you'll do insane damage with AoE. What's going on? For legendaries and exclusives, I mean? You mean for... Well, they're already broken. I mean, the Lindor is awesome. If you have his exclusive, he's pretty awesome. Philto's already awesome. And Philto can get rally up himself if there's multiple targets. We've got Lorenthel to already give them all rally before they fire off, and that's what everybody does. That's what I do with my rally team. I got Lorenthel in there. He goes off. He gives everybody 40% additional attack, gives them all rally. Alton's in there to give them additional damage at times because they have rally. We get additional turn meter. I mean, it's already happening. As far as legendaries go, it already happens. It's not about the legendaries, though. It's about the epics and rares and how they should be working properly, because the legendaries are taken care of. And that's the thing. I think because the legendaries work so well, the company's not worried about making it so that the rares and epics work. They're like, it's okay if you got all the legendaries, you're set, man. You got Lorenthel to make sure you fire off. You got Alton there to make sure that if you didn't have Lorenthel, at least then you have a 50% chance to get rally before you use a rally skill. You know, I don't think they're so worried about it. Now, if the legendaries didn't work, like if it was a real issue, they would have complained about it probably back in beta, and we might have seen some changes by now. Maybe. Well, we got a lot of experience. I'm sure we can level up all the other heroes we need to. Let's see what we've got. We've already got her leveled up, but we're going to need experience once we can get past level 70. But I want to bring up my boys here. I don't even really care about her that much now. She's okay, but I just play her for damage, and it's been working out just fine. Because she does great damage. Where is... There he is. Let's at least get him up a bit. So he's not hanging out down in the list. Get him up here. Yeah, there he is. He's up in the list. These guys are already up in the list because they're 2. Yeah, we'll take it at 50. I'm definitely going to play Ogok. I'm going to play Furbath. So it looks like I need some poison, right? Yeah, we need some poison. And who else? It's going to be Sigrid, Theo, Furbath, Varesh. Am I blind? Where's he at? We'll take him to 72. There we go. And then we should have a lot of experience, a lot of stamina, right? So when we hit that 21 tomorrow, we can farm Goblin 2. Ooh, gold dice. I'm saving up. I'm hoping we're going to get some more gold dice soon so I can at least get one more legendary from that Season 3 banner. Or should I save all my gold dice for the legendary hero mid-season? I think I might have to do that actually. Don't you think? We need to do probably 40 summons for that Lego. I want to pick her up. She's Frost, right? She's pretty damn good. It's a legendary that I can get fairly easy, so I want to get it. Plus, we'll get a legendary from doing normal summons. So yeah, I don't need to summon on the Season 3 banner because I'm still getting a legendary. Even when we summon for that one, when the Chief Challenges come out, we go after that legendary. We're summoning on the normal banner. We're getting a lot of good rewards, and we're going to pick up a legendary. To remove the buffs? You know, I don't remember. There isn't anything like that. I don't think. Wasn't there? There's a tons of Mechatork videos. Just go check them all out. There's lots of them. If I don't have a Mechatork video, then you can go check out Gorax. You can check out Hype Pseudo. See what those guys have available. Because they'll have like 1,500 videos, and they'll show you like 10 teams in that one video, and all the stuff they tested on Mechatork. Yeah, they spend like 15 hours a day testing teams on that guy. All day long. So you'll be able to see. You'll see what the mechanics are.
Interesting.
Okay, back to my roster. What are we looking at? They're all 70, 70, 70. We can actually bring him up to 70. I'm sure we can bring her, drop her back down. I don't mind playing her. I just don't really feel like I need her in my group right now. And we just ran out of stamina, but we have everything I need leveled up. Oh, no. We got to get some poison here. I just ran out of experience. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I ran out of experience, so we'll farm the new Goblin Cave when it opens up. We'll drop her down. We'll level her up later on when we start playing some other Chief Challenges and stuff like that. We'll bring her back out. We'll definitely do some more testing on the test server too. Rebuild. Okay, she's back down. So now I've got my 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Garments? Hairstyle?
And those. And poison is from here, Frostamane, which is really easy to run. We're already doing stage 4. We'll probably be able to do stage 5 soon. And we're out of stamina, right? We got 40 stamina. Got a lot of. We got 6 here. We'll save up for tomorrow, where we can push. And then tomorrow, once we hit adventure rank, we got 2 days left on this. We should be able to do stage 2 instead of being stuck at stage 1, right? We can do stage 2 today, right? You said we reach adventure rank 20 for the week? Okay, so we can knock out those stages too. Hold on, let's go to, hey, a chest. Treasure. Give me that treasure. We can go do what? Explore the Eye of Theorem. Okay, let's go explore the Eye. We can find it from our journal, right? Journal. Is that real? I've seen like little YouTube shorts where it shows Mike Tyson facing off against some white dude, and it's that name. Is that a real thing? Is that a real fight that's supposed to happen? Mike Tyson's what, like 60? Did he wish? It's on 20th of July? Yeah, Tyson's old, right? 57? I'm sure it's Tyson, right? He can lay you out. I wouldn't mess with him. If I was 20 years old and Mike Tyson's 60 years old, I wouldn't want to take a hit. Hell no. He still looks like a brick house, right? The fight will be live on Netflix. Netflix is getting into sports, like the UFC kind of stuff. Like pay-per-view. Is there still pay-per-view over in the States? Is that still a thing? Yo, these fire boys are hitting hard. There's still pay-per-view? Okay. Man, my people got lit up. What do we have gear? Yeah, we got gear. They're level 80. Okay, this is going to be fun. It's a little challenging. Let's bring her out. Who do we have in here? We could obviously bring in some more support. Let's split up the damage that he's taking. Garius, let's split it between these two. She's melee. She's going to come up on him. Oh, I didn't look at their bonuses. What are they getting? Maybe we need to re-roll these. Gains layered shields that completely block certain types of damage. Is that fire, right? That's fire. Oh, it's this explosion maybe that deals damage to enemies within one tile. Inflicts poison on them. And we've got no buff right now. I think we're good now.
Not bad for a prototype. May the moonlight cleanse.
I mean, you could always wait till tomorrow to do these. Again, you're not missing out on anything doing it today. They'll be here tomorrow. You'll be caught right back up if you have the time to play it tomorrow. You could wait till we get to another adventure rank. Is that what we're going to get? 21? 21 we'll be able to do the new rune. Are we going to be able to... We're going to be able to do rank 4, right, tomorrow?
She needn't have suffered alongside.
Yeah, 21. Everything's happening tomorrow. We'll be much stronger. Plus, we can level up our artifacts tomorrow, too. So if this is hard for anybody, just wait till tomorrow. You're still on season 1? Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff out for season 1. For sure. It's fun. It's challenging because you just started out. You're using the rare heroes if you can. You're using those epic heroes. You're starting your collection. You don't have, like right now, season 3. We got everything. Not necessarily your account will have everything, but I've got a lot for season 3. So it's not as challenging, right? I like season 1. I like how challenging it was. I like it that we're on a brand new fresh account. That's why I want to play season 3 on a free-to-play account. I want to play each season on a free-to-play account. I think that would be tons of fun. It'd be challenging and fun. Of course, I'd play my normal account like I'm doing right here, but I'd come in here every season, start a brand new account, and just tackle it with whatever I'm given. I'd spend like 99 cents, get the epic selector box, of course. We'll select whoever we need to. I'll get the rare selector box right away too, so we'd pick up Sigrid or a Dree or something like that to help us out. Man, these guys are not going down. What's happening? They have insane defense. Oh, these aren't immune to... Are these immune to... Is this guy in the back here immune to all of our damage? That's not going to be good. We're not going to be able to kill him. Oh, and they're healing and reviving, aren't they? I think they're revivers, that's why. Yeah, they are. I just saw them revive. Ha. The rares are good. Yeah, they've got a lot of cool rares. It makes it fun. It makes it good for free-to-play and low spenders. I do. I enjoy that. I think that's great. Okay, so we're going to split up our damage here. We've got fire. I'd have to change out some gear, though. All units within range recharge 100% faster. That's pretty damn good for her. Let's bring in Varesh for that, too. But now I got to switch out gear. Which isn't something I really want to do right now. I'm so lazy, man. Oh, I'm so incredibly lazy. So we'd be switching gear from... Did we take Ardrith out? Okay, Ardrith. Actually, let's go to Ardrith to save that gear, and then it'll be much easier to do this. So if I put Ardrith back in, and I put whoever else we had. Who do we have? We had her in here. Or Varesh. So let's go to Ardrith. Some form of tank gear. Then we were taking out her.
Silence. I'm listening to the sound of machinery.
Some form of DPS gear. Now we're going to put in Varesh. Theo. There we go. Now some tanky gear. What do we got? Where's our defense at? Defense would be 155 more, of course. It's flat. Where is defense percentage? 118 more. Defense and HP. This doesn't do anything else for us, though, but that's fine. Defense and accuracy. That doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter what we put on our boy here. He's going to be fine.
Strength alone?
Death, it is the beginning of life.
She's got witches still, so we'll leave that on her. We'll put the crown on him. No. We'll put this on him. Defense and run it. Let's go. What'd I miss? Girthin can keep up with exclusive legendary heroes is amazing. It is. Can she keep up with exclusives, though? I don't think she can keep up with Beldel. I think it's amazing that they can do better than legendaries and that they can do well, but I don't know about keeping up with Beldel. But close, right? They can do very good damage, like really high damage. I do like that. But we didn't really find anything like that necessarily for Season 3, did we? That's why we need to do more testing. I want to see what epics are like. Well, this one epic here we know is very much like... Very much like Girthin, but it's kind of hard to say that because she's as far as aura hero goes, she's very good, comparable to the exclusive. But if all aura sucks or aren't performing as high as all the other ones are, then that's a big deal. Like big deal that this epic can do that well if all of aura isn't that great. So we need to, I need to, now that the test server's been updated, I need to go in there and I need to test out all the corrosions with the lower level corrosions, the epics and the rares. I need to test out all the shadow with the epics and rares. And then we start throwing in some legendaries to see how they perform with them. Like if you have one legendary, if you have Espalta for shadow, and then you have the epic and a rare to play with, something like that, to see how they compare. Because this one epic here for aura is extremely good, but we have nothing to really compare that to yet. So we'll see. I have to run Vortex again. I don't know. Beldel's a pretty beast. I'm not talking about with her exclusive. I'm just saying in general she's supposed to be pretty pretty beastly. I've got her on my test server for sure. You've got her on the test server, right? But you can go in there and test all that stuff now, can't you? Goradine, what's up, my man? Welcome, welcome. Season 1 was the best. Well, season 1 was the best again because it was challenging. That's why, because we had a clean slate. Clean slate, brand new account. We had to go through a game that was actually more of a game, more of a challenge then. Now now the game is what it will always be, which is you trying to compete against everybody else for leaderboards. That's basically it. Cold Heart from Raid to be good. Showed a Godzilla Kong ad. It showed one here on Twitch. Godzilla Kong is coming out soon. I talked to my wife about it last night, and I was like, I need to find out when this comes out in Japan so my son and I can go see it. But I think in the States and in China, it's coming out today or yesterday or tomorrow. I think in China, it came out like today. And then tomorrow, it'll be out in the States. But I think it said in Japan that it won't be out until April, which I hope that's not the case. You hate these mimic chests? Damn mimics, you thought it was gold inside and they jumped you. Yeah, they meant to make Sig and Usha and all those heroes good for sure. You need to be able to have those characters so people can play your game. Yeah. You don't want somebody to ever play your game and be like, oh man, I can't make it unless I have legendaries. No game is designed that way. They don't even make games like that nowadays. They make games that they make all games so that free to play can prosper always. And then the whales usually go ham so that they can do well against each other in arena. Increase all allies damage by 50%. Grants all allies 3 stacks of recovery over time. I guess I'll go with that. Oh, no. This is the best one ever. This is where we get 50% less HP while their attack and defense go up by 100. This is the strongest one to always get. Makes it easy. Defense going up by 100%, attack going up by 100% makes all this a joke. And even though your HP is it halved? Okay, this is different though. Last season, it didn't have you still had your max HP. So when you came in here, you saw your HP bar at half. But you could always heal it back. Okay, it's doing the same thing. Never mind. It's doing the same thing. But you'll heal it right back up like this. And then you're doing 100% additional attack, 100% additional defense, which is broken. Thursday in States there for you? I hope it's good. I honestly don't really like the theme of the trailer showing Godzilla running next to Kong and Kong having this new glove. I kind of feel like they're going over the top. You know, Godzilla King of Monsters, we had all those monsters that were around doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and then Godzilla was fighting everybody. I enjoyed that movie. The only thing about that movie I didn't like is they focused on humans too much. I don't care about humans, man. I don't care about Godzilla fighting a monster, and every 30 seconds you cut away to a little girl running away. That main girl protagonist that was in there, I don't care about her running away and monsters stopping all around her. I'm not here to see what the human is doing running around, right? I'm never there to see that. I think it's so dumb. Like, stop focusing on these humans all the time and give us some more monster battles and monster stuff. And maybe that's what they're doing here, because there are a lot of, the bad ape, gorilla, whatever it is, monkey, and then they got the other bad lizard thing, and then we've got Godzilla, we've got Kong. I don't know. Oh, I hope it's good is all I can say. I definitely don't like Kong with this new hand and Godzilla running around with him like they're giving each other high fives, But it'll be fun. It's always fun, right? You know what I miss? I miss and I like them too. My son and I will watch them every once in a while. I miss the movies with the kaijus. And the second one, right? They sent a bomb into their dimension, and you got to see like these alien type things in the ocean, and they blew it up. So there's a whole bunch more to explore there. I just don't know if the movies were that profitable. I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were profitable. Yeah, Pacific Rim. Yeah, that's it. They had to have been at least profitable enough to come out with more Pacific Rims. I don't know what studio that is, though. More like the Godzilla -1. I tried to watch it. I actually couldn't get into Godzilla -1. It wasn't exciting to me at all. Who owns the rights to Pacific Rim? Legendary Pictures production? Warner Brothers. Oh, that's Warner Brothers. So, what is Warner Brothers doing? Yeah, it made enough to make another one. Huh. Guess Warner Brothers is too busy with their DC reboot stuff. But I think that'd be great, man, if they could really make Pacific Rim a better franchise. And if they just cut down on costs. I mean, all these movies need to cut down on costs, right? Having a budget of 180 to 200 million is just way too much. And with Pacific Rim, you're going to have a lot of special effects, right? But those studios are just charging too much. All these special effects. I mean, we used to make Terminator with special effects back in the day, and all these other movies with special effects back in the day for 80 million. And I guess inflation, I don't know what it is. Because nowadays you try to make a movie and it's got to be like 200 million. It's wild. That's what they need to get away from. But remember, we had that new science fiction movie come out this year or the end of last year, and it cost 80 million, and it was a great science fiction movie with the people that were like half robots or robots, and then there were humans, and it had that little was it a boy or a girl that he was protecting that was actually, oh, I don't want to give out spoilers, but you know what I'm talking about? What was that movie called? Anybody have any idea what I'm talking about? You're like, yeah, okay. That doesn't really describe the movie very well. Creator. Yeah, that's it. Creator. Yeah, Creator only cost like 80 to 90 million to make. And Creator had awesome sci-fi with huge ass tanks and big things in the sky. Huge action sequences, like massive action sequences. How could Creator only cost 80 million is what I want to know. Yeah, 80 million right here. Budget of 80 million. Sad thing is the box office return, because I don't know what was going on at the box office at the time, but it only made 100 million, which is terrible. Because if you guys have not seen The Creator, if you just watch it to look at, okay, this cost 80 million, let me compare it to other movies that cost 2 million, you'll be like, man, I don't know why movies need to cost 2 million. Because nothing looked cheesy on The Creator at all. So we did this, which unlocks what? I thought we had to do this to unlock something special. 9 of 9, 3 of 3. We completed it. I thought it was for the anvil for us to craft something. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay. Is there nothing? Oh, no, I needed to do it for my quest, my journal. That's what it was. It'd be cool if there was that artifact in here, too, like for doing our journal. You know how we had that season 1, the rare one? That rare artifact is really good. It'd be nice if there were some other ones for completing this out. So if I complete Serenity Forest, we go on to another page. There's 20. So what do we need 20 for? Oh, 20 so that we can get to the second stage of these weekly quests. That's what it was. Okay, so we got to 20. Now we can go ahead and knock these out. We've got 2 days left, and in 2 days, we are not going to get to adventure rank 30. Not even close. But now we can do level 2. Now, a lot of you might have done level 1. Which is fine. I just waited because I knew I could get a little higher and do higher ones to get more of this solvent for my elemental advantage. Because now instead of 2,000, I can get 3,000. Well, not on this one. Okay, not on this one. On the other one, we can, right? We'll come back to him. Let's go check this out. There's 2 that we should be able to go up to the next level. So instead of 1,000, we get 2,000. It's pretty good. But there's no way we're going to make level 3 in 2 days. So this is it. Let's see how hard it is.
Good. You've chosen victory.
We'll choose victory. Okay. Okay, buddy, we'll choose victory, all right? We'll just do that. Decrease attack, we've got it. Recharge speed penalty, we have that. We have Witch's Remains. We just need to change gear back to our girl here.
Hairstyles? Delicacies? What do these have to do with research?
And if we get beat down, we'll bring in another support.
Standing for the crescent swirl.
Maybe some shields or something. Oh, we didn't level up Adolphus. We could always bring Adolphus in too with this because fire goes with Radiant. What do we have? What do we have? Okay. You gotta get going to work? All right, man. Have a great day. Yeah, Pacific Rim 3 is being written, but doubt it will come out. Yeah, it'll come out. Pacific Rim 3, without a doubt, will come out. They'll eventually make another Pacific Rim. Yeah. It looks cool, man. It looks so cool. The kaijus are cool. I think Pacific Rim has a lot to build on. Especially since we saw the aliens. And of course, we thought we blew them all up, or at least a big portion of them, or at least showed them we can't be pushed around. It's going to come out, man. And then they did all the animated stuff, which I thought the Pacific Rim animation stuff was okay. They'll eventually come out with something new. I feel like it's too good of a franchise for Warner Brothers not to try to do more with. That dragon was creeping up on us. I don't know if there was frame rate drop there or what, but it was creeping. We got kind of low, but it's not too bad. We might need to make sure we do decrease attack at another time. Recharge speed penalty is really nice. Keep everybody full health. Get some shields up, hopefully. Man, that recharge speed penalty is killing this thing. That's why you just bring a Dree in here, right? The rare. Knock back that ultimate gate, slow him down, easy times. Oh, we've got these ads. Let me see if my son went to his tutor class. Okay. Another phase? I thought we were at the last phase, man. More and more with this dragon. Looks like we got him easy, though. This will help out. This will really help out our elemental advantage. For large robots coming out soon. Live action Gundam movie? You think that's going to be good? Staggering for release. I don't know about a live action Gundam will be more popular than Pacific Rim. And I don't know what they're going to do with that. That sounds like another kind of live action thing that you see on Netflix, you know? Could be good, could not be good. I liked One Piece. I actually didn't mind the live action Airbender because I never watched any of the other Airbenders. I'm not going to say it was great, but at least it was watchable. You know, it's Netflix. You pay for Netflix, new things come out, you just check it out. As long as it's not terrible, you're pretty happy with it. There's new things to watch. But a full-on movie, live-action Gundam movie, big budget, I don't know if that's smart to do. Like I said, get away from all those $200 million budget things. I don't think it's going to be that profitable. I think people associate more with Pacific Rim and would go watch that versus seeing new Gundam movie coming out. I don't think kids today and adults today, especially Western, would be like, oh yeah, Gundam movie, let's go check that out. What is that? I don't even know what a yo-yo is. A live action for that. A lot of live actions just don't work out that are like this. They try to do all the live action Death Notes. Those were terrible. A lot of these live actions just don't do well. Didn't they say they're trying to do a live action Zelda? I heard is going to be coming. Who asked for a live action Zelda? We all love Zelda. We all grew up with Zelda. Zelda was awesome. But who in the world asked for a live action Zelda? It'd be much better if they did Zelda in the... You know how they did Mario, right? Mario... What was it called? Mario Bros? Made like 1.2 million or something. Billion. 1.2 billion. It was up there with Barbie. That would be a better thing to do with Zelda than make Zelda live action. Yeah, it was cheap, right? Vampire Hunter D live action? I mean, I think that'd be easier to do than Zelda live action. Much easier to do. You're just talking about a vampire. He's got a little hand that talks and does stuff. And he just goes around doing adventures. That'd be pretty simple. And I'm all for vampire stuff. That'd be great. If there was an audience for it and if they didn't spend too much money. And I don't know what they're doing with the Blade lately. You know, they were supposed to be working on Blade so many times. I have no idea what's going on with Blade. I've got no faith in Disney anymore, so who knows what they're doing with that. Or who knows how they're trying to mess it up, you know? Mess up Blade. Trying to wokeify Blade to make it just not even anything Blade related. Oh man, our dude died quick there, huh? Let's restart this. But we didn't have our ultimates going off. Maybe we needed a heal. Now previously on season 2 with this boss right here, it was so easy to beat. By the time we were fighting it, I never even had to worry about the mechanics of this fight. We just came in here, beat it so fast and so easy. I honestly didn't even know what the boss was doing. But now it might actually be challenging because we're level 70, it's level 100. I might have to wait till tomorrow to get stronger to fight it. Because we're not doing a lot of damage to these tentacles. We're barely hurting them at all. Come on, Garius, get that heal. Let's go. Okay, we got 2 down. Is she making more? Summons the tentacle, random enemy location. Okay. Kind of a DPS race. Plus, we're going to run out of time if we don't be here quick. Because we got to do the whole boss fight. Yeah, she does make one more. I see it coming out. So it is kind of a DPS race. Or we need to get somebody to jump back there and just do damage on her. And ignore these tentacles. We got this middle one coming down. If my main DPS... Can I... Let's see if I can make my main DPS or do her ultimate and change her position. Nope, she doesn't even move. So I can't do that. But once we beat this next one, she'll come up to the boss. Okay, now move up. No. Don't turn to fight that one. Move up, man. It's okay. We got it. Again, though, we might run out of time on the big boss if we can actually fight the big boss. Sparkle and shine those. Okay, now she's on the big boss. We're good. We're good. Yeah, backline jumper, right? To get on her and fight her the whole time. I haven't watched Vampire Hunter D in a long time. That's like an original anime from way back in the day. They did do a couple of them. But it's been a long time. Oh, she just took a lot of damage. Okay, we've got 8 minutes left. Gorius Philosia on auto for this one. Season 2? Yeah, Season 2, this boss is extremely easy. Like I said, in Season 2, we didn't even have to look at its mechanics. Like, I didn't even know what it did in Season 2, honestly. Because by the time we could fight it, we were already so strong. All of Season 2, I never knew what this guy could do. Oh, he's going to make a shield. So he's going to do a shield. If we don't take that shield down, he's going to inflict fear and deal necrotic damage over time. If the shield is not broken in 10 seconds, he deals necrotic damage to all enemies and inflicts stun for 5 seconds. That's a pretty long stun. And if the shield is broken, he gains weakness. So maybe we should save our ultimate until... Where's the shield? On his ultimate? This guy takes forever. Okay, shield's down. Easy, shield's down, no problem. This Cthulhu's going down. Let's see what kind of damage. 43% and 32%. She's doing well. Epic's still doing really good. Now we got to go see what we can do in our elemental advantage with all this additional solvent. Can we do it next tier? Oh, we can. 3,000. Oh, whoa. This is a big one. We're going to increase our attack or our HP. I'm going to go for attack over HP. And I'm going to go do... Since we're playing Radiant all the time, we could do Ice Poison because we have a full Ice Poison team as well. Or I guess we'll just stick with the Radiant right now because we're playing Radiant a lot. Fire and Radiant attack. We'll get more. We'll get more solvent to do the others. Still pretty cool. We got a lot there. And then when we end this week, I think we're pretty far behind. My ranking top 7%. Yeah, I'm not using stamina yet. Maybe tomorrow we'll be using a lot of stamina. Current points. What does 7% give us? We all get these rewards here at the bottom, so we'll get 1,000 solvent. So I'm in top 50%. So we don't get much more right now. Top 5 gets 2,000. It's not that big of a deal. Later on, I think we get a lot more, don't we? Don't we get like 30,000 out of here later on in the season? If you rank pretty high.
Is a much different place from my memories now.
And you guys know this is easy to rank in, right? All you got to do is take the battle pass out further than it is right now, and you could just spend all your stamina if you want to. It's really easy. Because see, currently we've got stamina, right? We've got stamina ready to go if we want to use it, and I haven't used it yet. Again, we'll probably use a lot of stamina tomorrow, but if you wanted more, and the reason why you can get so high there is you just come over to your battle pass, you level it up, and you tell it to go forward by using gems here. And you get 8 stamina there. However high you want to take it to, right? However you want to wail out. But I have forgotten. You know what I've forgotten to do since I've been playing this last... How many days have we been playing? 5 days? I've never bought any stamina in the store. I've forgotten completely about getting stamina from here. Just completely forgot. Because at the end of season, last season 2, they extended season 2 for so long, I wasn't doing anything forever. So I completely have forgotten to come in here and at least get this one time if I wanted to. Since I've got quite a bit. Oh well. Again, we're not racing against anybody. It's okay. It's easy. This did unlock. Let's see how hard this is. Because this one is the one where he always kills our tank. Or not tank. He always kills melee DPS. So if melee DPS runs up there, we got to spread our guys out so we don't get nuked as hard. But melee is always an issue here. And I hate how we have to target his side guys because he goes invincible. And if I had this much melee, they're going to get whacked. Look. Let's see what happens. They're not going to spread out enough. They're going to go in and they're going to stand right next to each other.
How interesting.
It's going to be rough.
A good opportunity.
Who died already? Garius already died? Ha.
May the moonlight
Oh man, this one is so weird with melee.
not bad for a prototype.
Do we need Garius? I guess we really need his healing, don't we? We got a little healing here from Ardrith. We got healing there from Rose. Oh, we lost our other melee. Okay, we need ranged heroes.
Not bad for a prototype.
He's 110. He's actually higher than the other one we were fighting. We could rank up tomorrow and come back. Definitely. I think the ranking up tomorrow and coming back would be better. Even if we put Garius to the side, we bring Ardrith out and we take in, I don't know, somebody like her. I think they still get next to each other, don't they? Let's see. No, they're at least one tile away from each other. But he will focus sometimes on...
Not bad for a prototype.
It didn't matter. He's hitting too hard, man. He hits way too hard. The second move here where he takes all those little crystals from the side and makes them beam into your tank, they just hit way too hard. Okay, we got to wait till tomorrow. How much will we get from him tomorrow? Solvent-wise. 2,000? Nice. Okay. We got to remember because we've only got 2 days left on him. So tomorrow, once we get all that strength and power, we'll come back and knock him out. I think that's it for today. Yeah, we've got that to do, but we can do that anytime. We knocked out... We got some arena to do if it's telling me to do arena. Otherwise, I don't really bother with it too much. See what we've got over here for Faye. Pulled her and the other dude. Myself, how's Aura feeling? They're just normal. I don't think they're anything too special. You could use anything right now for the season. But they're not OP, and I don't feel like that they're awesome. Do you have the exclusive? Because she's fun because you don't have to worry about crit rate. Automatical crit. Automatically crits. Don't have to worry about crit rate at all. That's the best thing about her. Just put critical damage gloves on her or attack, whatever you have. And substats of critical damage if you can find them for now. So really easy to gear. Later on, we're going to be begging to get like 3 hits into critical damage with attack percentage or a flat attack on that gear to try to put on her. Which is kind of hard to find, man. Last season, I don't remember having that many pieces that had multiple hits, like 3 hits into critical damage. I had some. Then we'll have critical damage gloves, critical damage here to go off of the 3 set bonus. For every critical damage we have, we get additional 4 attack. And then attack here with a whole bunch of critical damage substats. So she'll be easy and fun to play. I think she's pretty strong. But I don't think she's all that. I don't consider her as strong as other exclusives by any means. I think the other exclusives are better. But we need to test for sure. I know Rook is better, right? Rook is definitely better. Way better. Azul, I don't know yet. He looks like he should be. He looks like he should hit really hard. Depends on how long he can stay in that demon state. And if Daphne goes on to him, if you have Daphne to go with it, or if you have other people to make sure that he has shadow energy to stay in demon state. And then how much damage he does while he's there.
May the moonlight. Not bad for a
Are we getting any solvent for doing this?
everything. May the moonlight.
If not today, we will tomorrow, right? Every at least 6, we get, there's 30 solvent. We get something. Or stuff to level up our artifacts, or there to build some additional gear at the forge.
My blade is ready.
May the moonlight. Not bad for a
Sparkle and shine, everybody. She's going too early with that sparkle and shine, though. She needs to wait for this decreased defense so she can nuke him. Next stage, 10 times speed. I love it. It makes this so much better, really. Well, we could save a team. I don't know if we have a... We might actually already have a saved team for Faye. Let's go Faye. $12 seconds. Okay, she's just going a little bit sooner. That's good. 19.5, 20, 19.5. Ah, they'll be all right. Motivation is kind of low at season 3. Goblins gives you PTSD. I mean, I'm not gonna lie either. Season 3 is pretty every season, not just season 3. Every season is boring the first month. It's a fact, man. It's a fact, and they need to do something about it. It's not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you about it. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, even though this is a sponsored video for Dragonheir Sonic Gods. By the way, guys, download the game. It's an awesome game. You're gonna have so much fun for 3 months for season 1. You're gonna love it. The combat is totally different than anything you've done before. Believe me. It is. It truly is. But yeah, man. First month is so boring. First month, you just wait and wait. And even though you have things to do, it's still just like, you know, you're just waiting for the second month to happen. The only thing you're doing is sitting here and waiting for the increased drop rate to happen. That's all you're doing. You could really not play the whole first month and then come back in that second month and be ready to fight this one with all the chief challenges. Well, you'd have to. You'd have to go to Goblin. Okay, the whole first month, you could just sit there and go to Goblin, 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 Goblin with your stamina, not worry about anything else. Goblin, Goblin, Goblin. Then start farming for your increased gear drop at 23 days and fighting for this. Then it gets fun, right? I enjoy that. I could care less about 3v3 unlocking in 16 days. I have no interest in doing that. But, and Faye is fun. And the pillar is fun too. When is the pillar? 9 days for the pillar to unlock. Is it that much harder? Is that why it waits 9 days? I don't know why we can't do this at the same time right now with Faye. But this is all we're waiting for. The first month. 23 days to happen so we get the increased drop rate here from dungeons. And that we can start fighting the chief challenges and have a good time. I firmly believe, now this is just me, but if they let this happen at 15 days... this increased drop rate at 15 days, we could be farming gear for then, you know, 15 days until we fight this person and we fight the chief challenges, which will be pretty exciting to farm gear, especially with all the new mythic gear we have. I think it'll be a lot of fun then for that first month. We're just farming gear. And then we make our teams for the chief challenges and we fight for this legendary. And then we have the D&D collaboration, which is a lot of fun. We fight for the D&D collaboration. And then we have the in-game boss, which we fight for like 8 days, which is a lot of fun too. So I just need something. I need something for this first month to make it spicier, you know? Because every month I have this same situation, you know? Every month, every season, it's the same thing. I come in here at the beginning of the season, it's just the same thing. We say the same stuff, it's the same thing happening. We're just waiting for it to get fun, you know? And I feel like it'd be kind of an easy fix, you know? I don't feel like it's that hard to fix it and make it do something. Make some mini games? I don't know, give me something else to do. Spice it up, man. No, it never did. All the people that ever said that, I never agreed with them. I never agreed with that. No. They were all saying that. They're all gone by now. Like all those people that said that, they're done playing the game. There were so many though. There were so many adamant. There were those people that play seasonal games, but they're totally different. I mean, we're talking about a turn-based gacha game here or a real live-action gacha game compared to an action RPG, which is completely different. If you're playing Path of Exile, if you're playing Diablo, a live-action game to where you have seasons and you go out and you actively play the game, or even like Call of Duty to where you actively play the game, you get your new guns, you level up your guns, you do weekly challenges to get those jack things for your guns in Call of Duty. And in Diablo, you have seasons and you go back and refarm gear, level up your hero, race up. You have all your new abilities, different abilities, things like that. You can't compare something that you're actively playing to this. You can't say, yeah, well, it works over there for them. It's fine here. There's going to be so much new content. All those people that were saying that are gone. They're definitely gone. Like they would always compare it to Raid, and then they would compare it then to Diablo or something like Path of Exile or something else. And they would say, look, the season mechanic is going to be so good. We're going to have so much new content. It's going to trump anything that Raid or any other gacha, Summoner's War, Genshin Impact ever comes out with new content that they come out with like every 3 months or 4 months. And I was like, no, man, it's not. I'm not saying that seasons are bad, but what you're saying is not what's going to happen. And they were like, yeah, man, this is season games. You're just not used to them. And I'm like, all right. Okay. Talk to me after you're done with season 2 or done with season 1. You know, talk to me then. You just like the middle part? Yeah, that's just what I said too, right? That's exactly what I just said. I like the middle part. When we're going after that legendary, because we're actually playing to fight chief challenges, which are cool and new. We got to find out new teams and new ways to get that 22 million. And we get a legendary. Like there's something we're actually going after that's cool. And we're farming for a lot of gear then too, because we're trying to, like we don't have gear then. We get that increased drop rate, then we can go after the gear. And now with the mythic gear, we're going to be farming that, which is going to be fun. I mean, that's going to be fun. So we're not saying the game isn't fun with seasons. We're just saying do something about this first month to make it better so that it will be as exciting as the second month. What could we do? Like, I enjoy the second month so much because there's just so much going on. How can you incorporate that into that first month? Just need to find a way to do that, right? Because I want to be as excited for the first month as I am for the second month. Because for the first month, you know, there's like no excitement. And then the second month, throughout the whole entire month, you're like, yeah, this is awesome. Last month is a little bit too insane. I feel like the last month you need more time. I feel like that they pour way too much into the last month to where people need to spend too much time. Because we've got the Dungeons and Dragons collaboration. We've got all those chief challenges that are there along with the domains. And then we got to rush, make all those teams, do all those teams daily, which are too many teams to do daily, time consuming wise. And then that last, especially the last in-game boss, which I very much like, we got to figure out that in-game boss right when it comes out. And it's only up for 8 days or less. So you got to take you got to take a day off of work. If you really want to make competitive teams, 6 competitive teams for that last boss, you got to take a day off of work because it takes you 10 hours to really come up with teams to do that. And that's not an exaggeration. That's really what you kind of got to do for that day. And then for the consecutive days, for those 8 days, you got to stay on top of it and critique your teams. So we need a way to, I always thought that we should be able to fight that boss earlier, not 6 times per day, but 1 time per day, like we do the Vortex, for at least a week. That way we can try out and experiment with teams and be ready for it. So we're not rushed on that one day. But I'm sure other people have cool ideas for it as well, you know? But they've done things to make things better, right? They've updated the game, how we get stamina, kind of. I'm trying to think. Definitely how we got gold. Remember, we weren't getting any gold. We complained about it so much. They doubled the gold that we got in Goblin. They doubled the gold that we got in going through dungeons. So, I mean, they're like any game, they're going to make it better. You'd be having fun all season without Whisk and Rook? Yeah, I can't answer that. I have no idea. Is it good? You probably just want to play your Ice Blast team. Do you have an Ice Blast team? Able to deploy up to 4 legendary heroes. Well, I can just play the same team, right? That's a legendary. That's a legendary. 4 is quite a lot, so. Yeah. Like most games, it takes time. I think if they would have done some more balancing, I would say that they're doing more. But the fact that they just don't really do balancing kind of gets a little irritating. And we're not asking for a lot. We're just asking for like a little balancing here and there. But I think next season and on is going to be better as far as heroes go. As far as the kind of heroes that they've been introducing now that we've been playing, I really believe that next season we're going to see all the damage types that they've introduced. We're going to see all those as brand new heroes. And what I mean by that is you're going to see aura heroes next season along with rally. You're going to see shadow heroes next season along with summons. And then you'll see what, poison and corrosion. Those will be the new heroes we're going to see. We're not going to see a new damage type because each element has 2 damage types that kind of do maybe like AoE or single target, stuff like that. And I think what they're going to do is build upon that, which will be really cool. I mean, seeing new heroes come out because we're so limited, right? We've only got 3 legendaries in aura. We've only got so many epics. We've only got so many rally heroes. We've only got so many poison and corrosion heroes. Adding to what we currently are wild heroes, more combinations of wild heroes would be a lot of fun. Adding upon what we currently have is going to be pretty sweet. All right. What was I saying? You love it? It feels weird they keep adding new damage types. I don't mind the new damage types that they've added because, like I said, I feel like it gives every element 2 different things to really focus on. Now we've got wild and burn, so next season they can come out with wild and burn heroes, and you could be like, all right, let's go. I've got wild and burn heroes. Now I'm adding upon that. To come out with another kind of type damage this soon I think it would really hurt the game. Like, could you imagine only having the limited wild and burn heroes you have right now, and then them coming out with something else totally different that doesn't even build upon it at all? Man, oh man. So next season, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the heroes next season because I can guarantee it's going to be that way. Guarantee it's going to build upon what we have, which will be fun. And then we need to find out what we got for this new, like what element and what skills this new Dungeons and Dragons collaboration hero has. That'll be cool to see. And even this legendary that I'm going to go after in 25 days from now, I don't need her, but she does seem pretty cool, right? Hits the whole board for damage, puts up massive shields, has a chance to freeze everybody. I guess I could use her going through Fae and Pillar and PvP. She puts up shields on us right when we start the battle, so that way we'll be protected from damage. I think she's going to make Fae easier. And it's Frost, right? Isn't she? I want to say she's Frost. Yeah, she's Frost. So we've got a really good, strong Frost and Poison team this season. So if I want to take her into Pillars to help me out or Fae, plus we do the attack penalty, I think it'll help out a lot. I mean, 60% chance? 60% chance to freeze everybody for 3 seconds, plus we get massive shields, and we're doing a lot of damage. Can't beat that. I'll bring her in with Varesh. Sigrid if I have to. My boy Theo here. And whatever else we might need. And then everything else from Poison side. We'll bring those in too. Oh, that was it. We just had the one stage to do here, right? Okay, we're caught up on all those. That's good. What's the next day? Yeah, we're going to get 300 solvent soon, man. I love just going after solvent is what you need to do. Here's making an epic, right? Okay, that'll be pretty good to have, these ones. And then we've got another gold dice coming up to us soon. And you guys completed this out, right? Serenity Force, because we can do that, and this will go on to another page. Oh, we get solvent for doing this one too. You got Nissa? Oh man. Or get Perkin. You can use them. You can use them sometimes on the end game boss, but you have other better options. That's the thing. You could use them. They're not great. They could be decent on like an end game boss, but you've got better options. Monsters additionally deal 30% damage bonus for 10 seconds when gaining a buff. Monsters steal a buff from all heroes when it casts a skill. Let's reroll those. That doesn't sound fun. 40% additional attack at the start of the battle? If we want to do it now and not wait till tomorrow when we're much stronger, I think we need better. Granting itself immortality and attack speed for 10 seconds. Still, that's better than the other one. 40% additional damage at the start of the battle. We might not survive. This is 3 Shaguls.
Prepare. A good opportunity to test performance.
Spread out that damage.
May the moonlight. Not bad for
Now these guys are only level 75. We got this.
May the moonlight.
You could at least roll with some epics. Yeah, it's nice to roll with epics with Ice Blast. Nah, I don't know. They're not going to do that. I can tell you right now, they're not going to balance all schools of magic. They're not going to go back and try to make everybody do similar damage. Yeah. You don't want it that way, anyways. You want it varied. You want specialists. You want people that do really well with single target damage and then AOE damage, and then well on Vortex, well on in-game boss, well on chief challenges. Kind of want to spread it out. And they're coming out with so many heroes, you can't really. It's hard to do that for any game really to balance. Unless they're balancing pretty often. Which we're not balancing often. I pulled Corrosion Enabler.
May the moonlight.
You're missing Rook. All Shadow Aura Enablers, but missing Azul.
May the moon.
Also Epics, it would be, yeah, it would feel better, right? Yeah, and they will. They have to, right? They have to. That's what I'm saying. Next season is going to be pretty sweet because I think we're going to have all those characters coming on. All those type heroes. All the ones that'll help out whatever we currently have, right? And not just all legendaries. 2 legendaries per each type. Maybe get like 2 epics for each type. Throw in a rare there too. Throw in some kind of rare that's fun to play with. This area is actually really easy. So far. I said that, now watch it get really hard. Because we just lost Garius. Garius came in here with no health.
May the moonlight.
It's okay. We don't need his. He's a scrub. We don't need him. Oh, maybe we need him.
Not bad for May the moon.
These guys are tanky this time. Redeploy. Okay. Let's spread out some damage.
May the moonlight.
Oh, these guys are stunning us. I think they do a 3x3 stun, right? Are they getting healed? No, just shielded. Those guys in the back only do shields and take away control effects.
May the moon. Not. May the moon.
Yeah, well, exclusives are hard to get. Last season I opened up, I don't know how many dice, 300 dice on the banner, and I didn't get any exclusive at all. This season I opened up 210 and I got 1 exclusive. Just RNG, they're very hard to get. Some people get, some people open like 60 dice and they'll get 2 exclusives. It's crazy. They're like, I got Azul and Rook from a few dice. It's wild. Accuracy, shield equal to 15% of their max HP when the battle starts. That's pretty good to keep me alive when it starts because that's the only time we're taking damage. Shield equal to 30% of their max HP, or I could get, let's go with this.
The world is a much different place from my memories now.
Oh, we almost missed this house. What? Burnt beast meat? I thought it was at least going to be worm, arrow, and some solvent. Yeah, that person should play Lotto. There were a lot of people saying they were getting some exclusives. And since I got one, I was pretty happy about it too. Considering all those summons I did last season. Maybe it was easier on this banner to get the exclusives. I don't know. It seemed like a lot of people were getting them. A lot of people were coming out with Azul, Rook, or the girl I have. Way more than last season, I feel like. Like people would tell me last season they got Beldell or got something else, but not like this time. It seemed like everybody was saying they got somebody. Even you got somebody, right? You said you got... Oh, you didn't get Rook or Azul. You got all the other ones. How many summons did you do?
Not bad for May the moonlight Not bad. May the moonlight Not bad.
They were saving more dice for the banner.
May the moonlight
87 for 5 legendaries is still really good. But you had 20 scrolls, right? So you had the early pity for 10. Did we get jumped? Yeah, they're all over us now. Put them right there. Put her
May the moonlight Not bad for
You still have 20 gold tickets? Now you have to use those for the season, don't you? If you still have 20 gold tickets and you've got 2 more legendaries coming, so you did 87 summons and you got 5 legendaries? That's great, man. Congrats. No exclusives, but you still did amazingly well. These guys are really really putting it on me. Can I cover my people? Can I protect them more like this? Look. Here is 2. These 2. Okay, I got those 2 protected. She's going to take on this one. Actually, she could take on... Okay. And Rose will take on this other one, I guess. Defense. We're starting with shields, too. We're starting with a little bit of protection.
Not bad for
Maybe we need to focus everybody we're attacking. How come my...
May the moon Not bad for
We're supposed to be attacking after the decreased defense, which we didn't do, but it looks like we're all right.
Not bad. May the
They can't handle the sparkle and shine. It's too strong.
Not bad.
It's too damn strong.
May the Not bad.
Wow, look at all these shiny.
Okay, what do we got? This guy in the back. No ambush? Okay, this is better. Wait, we want to do damage though. Can we sneak in? Oh yeah, she's attacking the guy up here. That'll work.
Not bad for a Kite.
Sparkle and shine.
May the moon Not bad. May the moon
Sparkle.
Not bad.
So fast. Season 4 and 5?
May the moonlight cleanse your
They seem to be. I mean, a lot of these legendaries that we have for season 3 here that are not part of the elemental ones, they're really handy for ongoing seasons. The ones that aren't associated with Shadow Corrosion and Aura, those legendaries are really good. So they'll be good for future seasons for sure. And like we said, as long as they build upon the Aura and all that kind of stuff with new heroes, then we'll have more options and those will be much better too. Who's that? Sutha?
cleanse
I think Sutha's right on my girl. We didn't space this out right. Sutha's not attacking Garius. Nope.
May the moonlight cleanse your soul.
I will conquer.
Not bad for a
Sparkle and
prototype. Too bad.
Those little commons are tanky.
May the moonlight cleanse your soul.
I will conquer.
Not bad
and
for a
shine.
prototype. May the moonlight cleanse. Not bad for a prototype. May the moonlight.
Easy times. Let's get our chest and get our solvent.
May the moon. Not bad for a prototype.
In comparison to the lander, he's way better. Yeah, rally. If you have rally to apply rally and do AoE damage like that, I feel like he's way better. It's pretty strong. How is she compared to him? I don't. Damage wise, I have no idea.
Wow.
Although she can't die for that first time. Like every 60 seconds, she'll put that unkillable on herself as long as she doesn't have block buffs, debuff on herself. Then she'll stay alive. Plus, she's fun to gear out because we're missing a chest. Because she automatically crits on all her hits. I think she's fun. How does she compare to somebody else like that? I don't know. But I do think she's really fun.
Interesting.
Any hero that has a chance to crit always and you don't have to worry about the crit rate, I think is pretty cool. It just depends on how many times can we get critical damage or attack percentage hits or something like that for gear to put on her. We're just gonna be farming a lot of. It's gonna take a little while to get some, in-game optimal gear for her. What the hell happened here? Okay, there are a lot of guys. There's a lot there in the middle. These are the ranged ones, but I don't really want to hit the ranged ones. I think these guys will fold up to Rose, won't they? Well, what if I body block them? Like, if they all fold and come back, they're all going to have to hit my 2 tanks here. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, they're all coming up to my tanks. There's going to be... Oh, and they're even blocked out, too, because they can't move past these other two. These other whole line of them. They can't move past that whole row of them. This is pretty good. These two in the back won't even move forward because they can't do anything. Which is good for us.
May the moonlight cleanse your soul.
I will conquer.
Makes it much easier, but we already lost one of our DPS, but that's okay. As long as we can take somebody out. Come on. Let's go take somebody out because these guys are going to come back and fill their spot like that. Yep. They've got that buff on to where they won't die and they stay alive for a little bit. Kind of annoying, but we had to roll that. If we rolled one of the other ones, they get like 40% additional attack in the beginning or something crazy. Well, we lost Rose already. It's not good.
I will conquer.
May the moonlight cleanse your soul.
Sparkle and
But they're all low. Look at them. All right, 10 seconds, they'll die.
May the moonlight
Okay.
cleanse your soul.
Go 10 times? Yeah, I'm going. This is the last fight, too. We don't have any more after this.
May the moonlight cleanse.
What's up, B4? What guys you been playing with? You been doing... Have you been playing her? I mean, you got 6 days to reset all your experience. Have you been playing Season 3? And some new heroes? All right, that's finished out. We'll do that one tomorrow. We got arena to do. Oh, we got a lot of stamina. Somehow we picked up lots of stamina from doing this. Maybe from our journal.
Place for my memories
I thought Serenity Forest was what we were doing right now. What happened? Well, now I want this treasure chest that's outside. It's not even part of this area, but I just want it because we get worm, arrow, and solvent from it.
The world is a much different place from my memories now.
The Black Dock. Anything going on in here? Nothing. Like nothing at all. At least have some duels. I really think there should be duels. Those duels were fun. We went around the world always looking for a duel, and those fights were pretty they're pretty entertaining. They're different fights. Oh, that wasn't Serenity Forest. That is different. Serenity Forest we can't do till tomorrow. Wherever it is. There it is. Till 21. Okay. I thought we could. Let's go over to some more goblins, I guess. Oh, no. We need some more. Let's run this. Let's run this on 4. Yeah. We need some more poison so we can level up our 2 other poison, Ogok and Furbath.
A good opportunity to test performance.
Give me double rewards. Where are they? Six runs? 6 runs will be good. No 10 times speed here, though. Did you see Daphne's Shadow bug yet? Was kind of fun with Perk, where they do double ultimates. Yeah, they're supposed to fix that already, I thought. We were talking about that yesterday on stream when I first got on, because it was in content creator chat, to where anybody at all with Daphne can do double ultimates back to back. But I thought they responded back and said they fixed it. I mean, we know it's going to be fixed, right? Everybody knows that's going to be fixed. Maybe they said they responded back and they said they're working on it, but I thought they said it's fixed. Guess not. But they for sure acknowledged it, and of course it'll be fixed soon. So right now, if you go into Arena and you can get back-to-back ultimates like that, it'll be pretty cool. But the video clips that I saw of it, it wasn't like immediately back-to-back. She possessed somebody, and then she possessed them again, and then they did, you could clearly see 2 ultimates. And it wasn't like how my girl just did ultimate, then she'd wait like a second, and she'd do her ultimate immediately again. Yeah, did you test it today? You used it 2 to 3 times in normal time? In the normal time? Yeah, try today and let me know. Let me know if it still works. I don't have her. Unfortunately. Not to cheese out. I don't want her to necessarily cheese, but as far as a shadow, because I have as Polta, I like to play them together, those 2 legendaries. Without the exclusive, just 2 cool legendaries. And see how well they do. We'll do it on the test server though, but it's more enjoyable to like have it on your main account so you can play it against real content. It's cool to do on the test server, always fun, but it's nice to have it on your main account too. We almost lost my DPS in the back. She's always dying first too against Vortex. I really need to check what her defense is. She probably has the same defense as everybody else, like 1,000, right? She's shielded right now though, and decreased attack is up, so we didn't take any damage. Where's the beer? It is 5:22 p.m. We could have beer, but I don't have any beer. Trogdor, what's up, buddy? I haven't had beer in, oh man, how many years now? I don't know. I've had beer. I've had beer whenever there's been like something going on. If we go out somewhere and we're drinking, I'll have beer. Or if there's a festival, I'll have beer. Or New Year's or something like that, I'll have beer. But daytime, normal during the week beer, I haven't had beer in a long time. Used to always crush them. I did, man. I did. We drank so much. It was insane. I don't even know how my kidneys handled it. Because I told you that one time I went to the doctor, and my doctor, you know, was doing my blood work. And I went back to see him after they did my blood work, and he said, "Have you been drinking a lot?" And I said, "How can you tell?" And he said, "Your results here." I said, "Do I need to stop?" He said, "Nah, you'll be all right." But he could tell from my blood work that I'd been drinking a crazy amount. He said he does the same thing. My own doctor said he does the same thing. So I was like, okay. All right. Okay, buddy. But yeah, it's been a while. It's hard on your body, too, to drink like that all the time. Not only do you need to drink like that all the time so you're used to it, it's hard on your body to get up the next day and do things. And since I needed to be more responsible and better with my health, we haven't done that in a long time. Like, I don't know how I'd be able to wake up now every day early in the morning, take care of everything I need to family-wise and house-wise and work and all that, and drink like I was drinking. I don't even know how I did it back then, to be honest with you. But like I said, it's one of those things where if you keep doing it, you know, your body kind of gets, what's it called? I was going to say immaculated. It's not immaculated. It gets, you know the word. What is it? Acculated? What is the word? It's so close to it. Your body gets used to it. Acclimated to it, right? That's what it is. Yeah. I was so close. I was so close. Yeah, you get acclimated to it. You get used to drinking it all the time, which still is not good. It's not healthy by any means, but and it must have been a crazy amount of calories I was taking in back then too. I don't know how I was staying thin back then. Because as many beers as we were drinking, beer has so many fatty calories. It's just a lot of carbohydrates. It doesn't matter where it's from. Just so many additional calories. I don't know where it was all going. You're having one for me? Appreciate that, my man. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one. If I do later night streams, usually I do early morning streams. 9 a.m., 10 a.m. streams, so I'm not going to drink then. But if I'm doing streams like this late, having one beer at 5, and then I've got the rest of the night to eat dinner and chill and drink and shrug off the couple beers I would have, that'd be no problem. But I can't drink Asahi Super Dry anymore. That's what we used to drink, right? Asahi Super Dry all the time, 24/7. Now I can't do it. It's like the micro brewed beer because we had too much of it. I can't even drink it now at all. So I got to find something else. I got to find something good and smooth. Well, then we'd have some liquor too. We'd have some liquor from time to time, or at least I try to. I wasn't always able to drink it, but you know, even a couple sips of liquor here and there when we're streaming for so long, because we'd stream, we'd be pulling shards for people, and we'd stream for a good, I don't know, however long I wanted to, just because it was so much damn fun. So we'd be streaming 5 hours, drinking our ass off, and then we'd be going over at the end of summoning for everybody. We'd be surfing Twitch. So we'd pull up Twitch, so you wouldn't see the game anymore. You'd see Twitch behind me, and we'd start surfing Twitch and looking for people to talk to, and ladies out there doing crazy stuff. And that was fun too. Hey, what's going on? Rolo, how you doing today? This stage 4 is really easy, isn't it? It's always been easy though. Frost Domain has always been the easiest. I'm glad we can do so well here for our Poison and Frost this season. What's going on, Rolo? You playing Dragonheir Sonic Gods? Come and join us, man. Download the game from the link down below, or come and download it from Steam or your mobile, any kind of mobile device. And then come and join us over in Discord as well. That way you'll be able to talk to us and about your journey and any kind of questions you have. You catch my YouTube videos? Hey man, appreciate that. I need to start doing some more detailed YouTube videos. Lately, I've just been putting up my streams on YouTube, and I haven't been really going into detail. Not everybody wants to watch a long stream to find the information it's too hard to find the information you want. Even during that stream, if I covered everything, like all the places to go to find new gear at the beginning of the season, we did all that. We've done lots of testing with different heroes. For YouTube, you got to break it down into like a 5-minute video, right? You got to make it easier for the viewer to find the information they want. And we need to start doing that more. How do they buff it more? That's the hardest one. Yeah. What do you mean they buffed it more? That's by far the hardest one. Why would they do that?
Sparkle and shine.
Let me get a cough drop here. What did they buff about it? It was always the hardest one because you have to take out the little whelps. If you don't take out the whelps, you get more regions up on the boss. The boss smacks you when he comes out. It's a pretty, by far the hardest encounter because Flame Domain, as long as you can remove the debuffs or put decreased attack up on the boss before it does its ultimate and have your people spaced out, Flame Domain is not that big of a deal. What? No way. I haven't even done Flame Domain this season because I'm not using anybody in that affinity. Well, okay, I did it like 3 times. Whenever the journal told me to do it. The minions take 90% less damage. Why?
Sparkle and shine.
Those were already extremely hard at high levels to take out. What? You can only do so with blind or taunt? Okay, so you guys are talking about control abilities. So we need to do the purple control abilities, not debuffs, which are different,
Sparkle and shine.
to remove a stack. Why did they do that? It makes no make this one a little bit more challenging. Sure, I understand that. I'm like, okay, everybody's doing Frost Domain pretty easy. You want to make this challenging, or at least a little bit more challenging. I get it, but to do the hardest one that way, that's so dumb. Because you want these to all be kind of equal in difficulty. Because these are pretty important for us to be able to rank up our heroes. You can't make these too hard because this is like an essential part of playing the game. If you make this too hard, people can't progress. So, of course, these dungeons need to be much easier than something like gear farming. This needs to kind of be something that you just breeze through, honestly. Because you can't progress. You can't make rank 4s, rank 5s, rank 6 unless you actually can be able to come in here and do this. So why would they make that one harder? That's really weird. What should I spend my stamina on? Probably goblins to level up your heroes. Should you build at the beginning? Oh man, I got tons of videos on all that kind of stuff. But in the beginning, day 3, you're going to unlock Horus. Day 3 or 4, you're going to get a rare selector box from the Battle Pass, the free version. So get Sigrid. Always get Sigrid as your rare. If you have Sigrid, get Adri. Sigrid is a poison archer. Adri is a necrosis looking kind of archer. Dark elf. And then you're going to have Hexandra. You'll have Horus on day 3 as your tank. And then maybe you'll pick up something else. Maybe you'll pick up some other kind of epic that's amazing. Like Zarloth, Varesh, this guy, Garius, Furbath. Those are like the top great 4s for progression. They don't like Thunderbolt? They don't like anything to do with Thunderbolt? I'm really surprised. I just can't believe that. See, I only did the beginning part to where it forced me to come over here in the journal because I'm not using any of these. I'm not using this element. I won't use this element until we get to the chief challenges. I'm using the other 4, not these 2, not out of the 6.
A good opportunity to test performance.
Okay, so I don't need this. I probably need more DPS, to be honest. Let's see what happens with the whelps, how they come out with this formation. They should be stuck on this side over here. So I'd want it like this. They should be stuck right here. And they'll mash her up maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I can't remember.
May the moonlight cleanse your soul.
But I really can't believe they did that. That's like going and making Ancient Battlefield strong right now. Ancient Battlefield is the hardest.
It's about to be scrapped.
No reason to mess with it at all. To make it even harder for Season 3 would not make sense.
May the moonlight cleanse your soul.
Sparkle and shine.
Okay, this part's obviously easy for the level that we are. But yeah, if you were guys, like, say I'm doing 4, say I can do 4 on the other 2, But I can only do like 3 here. That's not fair, right? It's not fair at all. Okay, so he's got a regen on. 1 stack of regen.
Sparkle and shine.
Look at this.
Not bad for a
Damage reduction, 3 stacks.
bad it's about
Well, we got defense penalty, but that doesn't matter much for damage reduction. What in the world would they... Why would they do this? This is so stupid. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Sparkle and shine.
I mean, obviously we're overpowering this guy right now.
not bad for a prototype. Too bad it's about to be scrapped.
I guess you just got to be prepared for when he comes out to be able to take that hit and then remove the regions from him or heal block him immediately when he comes out. Season 1 or Season 2 of the Ancient Battlefield. Yeah. They did make it a little harder actually in Season 2. And there were people that couldn't beat it. You're right. It's the hardest dungeon. Okay. Can I beat 4? I think he's going to do too much damage when he drops down on me. Even though by then I'm going to have really high defense from her. Not really high, but higher than normal people would have coming through here. Since I'm using this team. She's got... That's why she's done... Oh, well, defense of 500. What? No, everybody's got 500. Okay. They're not at 1,000 yet. They're not maxed out. Okay. Accuracy's not going to do us any good. Because we're not really removing anything. We're already applying our debuffs. Let's just go with the tag. Maybe we'll have to save up all of my 2 DPS's ultimates and try if we can make it there. Okay, we just got saved back there in the back. Shagul tried to jump on us. Save our 2 ultimates for when the boss comes down and try to out DPS the healing he's going to get. But we're probably going to have a really hard time staying alive as well. With his battle skill, that's just going to take away one stack off of one of them. So we're not going to take him down in the time allotted. You know? It's just really weird. I don't understand that. I really don't understand why they would do that. I don't know who was saying, hey man, people are going through Tempest Domain so easy, we need to increase its difficulty. Like, that's just not something people say. Anybody who plays this game will tell you Tempest Domain is the hardest one. Anyone will tell you that. No matter what heroes you have. Even if you have like a Sigrid and a Furbath and a Garius, still,
Too bad it's about to be scrapped.
its mechanics were always the hardest. Okay, so now we're just blowing our ultimate, which did no damage. Decreased attack is nice. We can stay alive a little bit longer. But it's the big hit that... It's the big ultimate, or the big lightning strike when he comes in that hurts, and then we can't do damage because he's regenning so much. Especially with all these... And the reason why we wanted to kill these ads before, because he gets so many stacks of regen if we don't. And with all those stacks of regen, we can't... We gotta take it off, right? We gotta have Varesh in here to like remove him. Or Sigrid to pop him, and then we gotta time her ultimate. We can't just do full auto. We gotta time her ultimate right when he flies in. Okay, we got shields on. That's good. So we're kind of saved to stay alive. He's got 5 regens on. We need heal block big time. Or removal. We've got 6 on now. We're not able to DPS him down. Guess it wouldn't be that bad for my team right now. I could, because it looks like we're strong enough to survive. I'd have to bring in somebody to heal block or remove. So I could do it. Still, I feel like it's very unnecessary. But I've got a pretty powerful... I mean, look, I'm using all legendaries, right? I got a pretty strong team. Well, hopefully whoever's coming in here... And I've got this staff for Garius. Like, the staff for Garius totally changes everything. Changes the whole entire game. Look, the boss has got full health.
May the moonlight cleanse your soul.
Okay, removal or heal block. That's it. Yeah, it is. It's still weird that they buffed him, right? It is very weird that they buffed him. Again, that'd be like buffing Ancient Battlefield. All right, guys, my wife is coming home. My daughter is back there watching TV right now. My son's at his tutor class tonight for pretty long. It's been raining all day long. I'll be back tomorrow morning. We're going to keep going on with the new day. We got a lot to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be pretty exciting. New artifact increase, new ranking up from rank 3 to rank 4. We've got new, what was it? New rune unlock as well. There was something else too. There's so many other things that unlock for us to forge more. We can forge some stuff now, even though, no, it's epic gear, so we'll want it. We can forge epic gear because that forge will unlock. We'll be able to go over into, I think there's one other area we're going to be able to do. We'll be able to fight that boss that I want to fight too, that we need to do here because he's so strong. We'll be able to take him out. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff to do to make our account much stronger. We might even be able to beat Harpy 9 after we get this increase. Yeah, we got the new Goblin Cave opening up tomorrow as well. Goblin Cave 2. So I think once I do all of that, I might be able to beat 9 and start getting legendary gear, which would be pretty fun. But I still want to wait till the double drop rate, but that's so far away. What else do I have to do, you know? What am I going to do for the next 25 days until double drop rate? Or increased drop rate is actually what it is, but just level up a whole bunch of heroes, I guess. All right, guys, appreciate it. If you're not playing Dragonheir Sonic Gods, come and join us. The link's down below. Come and join us over in Discord as well. Join my YouTube if you would. We'll be putting up some new videos. And as always, guys, thanks so much for supporting me and hanging out with me today. I will be here tomorrow. We'll be here every day this month till the end of the month for the next 5 days for sure. What? Anybody else? Let's go check Twitch. Who else is doing? I see a lot of people doing Dragon Dogma, not Dragonheir. It's a different game. We got a French guy. We got a Turkish guy. We got this Japanese guy named StewGaming. My tags under there say Fun Japan Sponsored. Okay. And then we've got this English dude with 2 people. Fresh server with friends. Let me check this guy out. Did 12-hour Dragonheir stream? Oh my god, that's a long stream, man. Is this person talking? Let's go surprise this guy if you guys want to hang out. It's got a long name. I don't Buraged something. I don't know. Invalid name. Wow, when you have such a weird name, it's hard to rate somebody. I guess it's not really that weird. It says username. Okay, I'm not going to do it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one.